Hello everybody, it's Fufu here. Today we've got another experiment. We are revisiting something that I've talked about recently, which was Kommo-o's signature Z move, a sound type move. We have proven this. Clangorous Soulblaze is its Z move, very powerful, gives it stat boosts, but anything with soundproof is completely immune to this Z move. So it's obviously a sound based move, and that then prompted the question, does Throat Chop prevent Kommo-o from using the Clangorous Soulblaze move? So Throat Chop is a new dark type move, which is Incineroar's signature move, kind of, despite it already having a signature move in Darkest Lariat, but it's the only thing to learn it by level up, and what it does is it prevents the use of sound-based moves. So let's just go for a Throat Chop right here, and first off I'll just go for a Clanging Scales attack, which is the non-Z move version of Kommo-o's signature move, just to show that it can't use the Clanging Scales attack. So there's the Throat Chop, which looks insane, and it can't use the Clanging Scales move. There you go, so it just didn't use it. So what we are going to try to do now is use the Z move. Now, two things to note. First off, the reason why this is an interesting one is because Z moves can generally be used despite other moves maybe stopping them. So if you taunt a Pokemon, they can still use status Z moves like Z Taunt or whatever. You can still use that. Even though you're taunted yourself, you can still do it. And the same with Disable. If you disable a move, you can still use the Z move based off it, whatever. If you're encored into something, you can use a Z move despite not being encored into the Z move. So this may well still work despite Throat Chop being in effect. Throat Chop is in effect for 2 turns. I'm going to go for it again anyway, just in case. But the other thing to note, right, listen carefully, I cannot show the animation for Clangorous Soulblaze because Nintendo has content ID claimed it, which is rubbish, and it means that if I show that video, then my video will get taken down. So I might have to do some weird editing, and if it looks strange, that is why. But I don't know if it's going to work at all, so let's just go for this Clangorous Soulblaze and see if it works. So we're going for the Throat Chop again, trying to stop it from using any sound-based moves, and can it use it? So here's the Z move. It looks like it's using it. I think it's just going to use it. And as I say, I can't show the animation, but let's see. What's happening? Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's using the Z move. So unfortunately, you're not going to see all this, but that's really interesting. So Throat Chop does not prevent the use of this move. It kind of makes sense as well, because you're chopping its throat, but it's clanging its scales. It's not actually shouting or anything like that. But yeah, that's a bit weird. But it makes sense because Z moves generally can't be blocked by stuff like Taunt, Encore, whatever. You generally can always use your Z move. So there you go. Just a bit of trivia for you. Throat Chop does not stop Clangorous Soulblaze. That's a pretty interesting one. If you've got any ideas for future experiments, please leave them in the comment section below. But that's going to be all from me today. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Fufu, you've been awesome, and hopefully see you next time. Goodbye.